Libra, have you ever felt a quiet chill in your spirit, a sudden pause in your heart, as if the universe itself is holding its breath around you? This is not an ordinary week ahead. The first week of August will carry a weight that cannot be explained by logic alone. There's something shifting in the unseen realms around you. The air feels different. The energy pressing in on your soul feels heavier, as though destiny itself is rearranging paths, placing certain people, perhaps certain moments, directly in your way, not by accident, but by divine design. This is a week where every choice matters. A word spoken too quickly, a door opened too soon, a trust given too easily could set off a chain of events you don't yet see. And somewhere deep down, your spirit knows it. That's why your heart feels unsettled, why you've been sensing this strange tension rising even before the calendar turns. Libra, this is not a time to move blindly. This is not a time to follow the crowd or let emotions pull you into places you've already outgrown. This is a time to move slowly, intentionally, with your hand in the hand of divine wisdom. Because what you do in this first week of August will echo beyond this month. It will shape what enters your life next. So before we begin this journey together, I want you to claim your protection right now. Go to the comments and write these words: I am walking under divine protection. Write it not just as words on a screen, but as a declaration over your life. Let it be a shield that rises over you as you hear this message. Let the universe know that you choose safety, light, and guidance over confusion, darkness, and chaos. Stay with me until the very end of this message, Libra, because what I am about to share is not just advice. It is not just another prediction floating in the air. This is a lifeline, a whisper sent straight to your soul to keep you from stepping where danger hides in the shadows. If you hear every word, if you carry it with you, you will walk through this week protected, aware, and unshaken by what tries to pull you off your path. So, take a deep breath. Let your heart be still and open your spirit. The first week of August will test you, but you will not walk it blind. Libra, as the first days of August arrive, something within you begins to shift. It's subtle at first, almost like a soft breeze brushing against your soul, but it carries a weight you can't ignore. The air feels thicker, your surroundings seem different, and even the voices of people you know well feel like they're carrying hidden meanings beneath their words. It's not your imagination. It's your spirit sensing what the eyes cannot see. This week, there will be moments when your heart beats just a little faster for no clear reason. You might pause in the middle of a conversation because something feels off, even though nothing wrong has been said. You may find yourself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, unable to explain why you're restless. That is not fear, Libra. It is your intuition rising, warning you to stay alert. The universe is tapping you gently on the shoulder, whispering, slow down, look closer. It's asking you not to rush decisions, not to trust every smiling face, not to accept every invitation that comes your way. Because not everything that shines in this first week of August is gold. Some things will appear kind, warm, or even harmless, but beneath the surface, their intentions are not aligned with your peace. Imagine yourself walking through a dense, foggy forest. The ground feels steady beneath your feet, and the path seems clear, yet there's an unease in your chest. You sense that one wrong step could lead you somewhere you were never meant to go. That's what this week feels like, a spiritual test of your awareness. A challenge to your ability to discern what is true and what is false. You may notice sudden shifts in energy, a room that feels heavy when you walk in, a conversation that leaves your spirit unsettled, or even a message that arrives at just the wrong time, trying to pull your focus away. These are not coincidences. They are signs. They are spiritual alarms ringing softly, telling you that you are being watched, that something unseen is at work around you. And this is why you must listen closely to yourself. If your heart feels uneasy, honor that feeling. If something tells you to wait, even when everyone else is moving forward, trust that inner voice. This first week of August will not harm you if you learn to pause, to look beyond the surface, to recognize that not every open hand is meant to hold yours. Libra, your spirit is awake for a reason. The unease you feel is not confusion, it's divine protection trying to guide your steps before you even know where danger hides. Walk slowly. See with your soul, not just your eyes. This is how you will keep yourself safe in the days to come. Libra, as you step into the first days of August, something may appear in your path that feels too good to ignore. It could be an offer, a message, a person showing sudden interest, or even a situation that seems to open up like a miracle. On the surface, it glows with promise. It looks safe, it looks rewarding, it looks like the answer you've been waiting for. But deep inside, there's a quiet hesitation, a still voice that whispers, "Be careful. Not every shining door is meant to be opened." This week, the universe wants you to understand that deception rarely walks in wearing darkness. It doesn't always come as danger you can recognize from a distance. Sometimes it arrives as kindness, as opportunity, as unexpected favor. It carries sweet words, gentle smiles, and paths that seem easy to walk. But beneath the golden glow, there may be hidden chains waiting to hold you back. Picture yourself standing in front of a magnificent door, glowing as if light itself is spilling from its frame. Everything about it tells you to walk in. You can almost feel the comfort, the rewards, the relief waiting on the other side. But as you reach out your hand, your spirit tightens, pulling you back ever so slightly. That is not fear, it is divine guidance, a quiet alarm from heaven saying, "Wait, this is not the way." This week, you must understand, not all open doors lead to blessings. Some are tests of your discernment, designed to see if you will choose wisdom over impulse. There will be people or opportunities that shine brighter than usual, calling for your trust, asking for quick decisions. But anything that demands speed instead of clarity, anything that feels too sudden, too perfectly timed, deserves a second look. Libra, listen to what your spirit feels, not just what your eyes see. The universe speaks through subtle discomfort, through a sudden thought that tells you to pause, through a strange heaviness that falls over something that seemed beautiful just a moment ago. Trust those signals. Trust that your soul knows what danger looks like, even when danger hides behind charm. This is a week to remember that every path glittering before you is not gold. Some lights lead you forward, others are meant to distract or detour you. Your wisdom, your ability to stop and question what seems too easy, will protect you. Even if you don't have the full picture, even if you can't explain why, you are safer obeying that quiet no within than rushing toward a door that shines falsely in the distance. Hold your steps, Libra. Not every gift wrapped in gold is meant to be unwrapped. Some doors must stay closed for your own peace, your own protection, and your own future. Libra, in this first week of August, you may witness something you were not expecting. Someone close to you, someone you thought you understood, may begin to act differently. Their words may stay sweet, their smile may remain familiar, yet their actions tell a different story. It could be a friend, a colleague, or even a family member. But there will be a moment where their true intentions start to show. This is not an accident. This week has a way of pulling masks off slowly, of letting you see who is truly standing with you and who is only near you for their own gain. It might be a small thing, a promise broken, a shift in how they speak to you, an unusual hesitation when you need their support. Or it could be bigger, a choice they make that hurts you, a decision that shows their loyalty was never as strong as you believed. It may sting deeply. You may find yourself questioning everything you shared with this person, wondering how long they've hidden this side of themselves. But Libra, understand this. Truth, even when painful, is a divine gift. The universe is not trying to make you suffer. It is clearing the path of those who cannot walk into your future with you. Sometimes, loyalty is tested not to break a bond, but to reveal if a bond was ever real. Imagine a candle burning in the dark. It gives off warmth, it gives light, but when the wind passes through, the flame flickers. That flicker is not the candle's weakness. It is a warning that the storm is close. In the same way, the sudden change you notice in someone this week is not random. It is your sign. It is the universe showing you who truly stands beside you and who only pretends to. This is not the time to fight for people to stay. This is the time to watch, to listen, to let their actions speak louder than their promises. If someone shifts away from you, let them. If their loyalty cannot survive this moment, they were never meant to hold a place in your destiny. Libra, do not cling to false connections. The universe is protecting you from silent betrayals that would have hurt you later. Let the truth be a shield, not a wound. This week, pay attention. Not just to what people say, but to what they choose to do when they think no one sees. That is where their true heart is revealed. Libra, not every danger in this first week of August will come from people around you. Some dangers will rise quietly from within your own heart, disguised as memories, longings, or comfort you once knew. There is a chance that an old pattern, an old voice, or even an old connection you thought you left behind could come knocking again. It might be a past relationship that once felt safe, a habit you know drains your spirit, or a familiar place that once brought you pain but calls you back because it feels easier than the unknown. Temptation rarely arrives looking like danger. It arrives looking like home. It feels like a soft blanket on a cold night whispering, just one more time, just this once. But Libra, the truth is, if you step back into that space, you will be walking in circles, returning to pain you already survived. This week, your heart might feel torn between what you know is right and what feels comforting in the moment. You may think, maybe this time it will be different. Maybe I can handle it. But every time you reopen a closed chapter, you risk losing the light you've been building within yourself. You risk giving your strength back to the very thing you worked so hard to escape. Picture yourself standing by a riverbank. The water is calm on the surface, smooth, reflecting the sky like glass. It seems harmless, but you know, deep beneath there are strong currents waiting to pull you under. That's what temptation looks like this week. A false calm that hides danger you cannot fully see until you're too far in. Libra, you are not meant to go backward. You are not meant to reopen wounds just because healing feels lonely at times. The universe is giving you this moment as a test of your growth. It wants to see if you will honor the wisdom you've gained or trade it for temporary comfort. Remember this: the past can call your name, but it does not deserve your answer anymore. This week, every time you feel that pull toward what you know isn't good for you, stop and breathe. Say to yourself, I have already been freed from this. Let those words be your anchor, keeping you on the solid ground of your future, instead of letting the river sweep you into old pain. Temptation may come softly this week, disguised as peace, but true peace never comes from what once hurt you. Trust yourself to walk away again, and this time, never turn back. Libra, even with all these warnings surrounding this first week of August, you must understand this truth: you are not meant to live in fear. These signs, these whispers from the universe, are not sent to scare you. They are sent to guide you. They are meant to sharpen your spirit, to make you more aware, more discerning, more connected to the light that has been protecting you all along. This week, your greatest shield will not be walls you build or people you trust. Your strongest protection will be your intuition. That quiet voice that rises within you when something feels off is not a random thought. It is a divine alarm, keeping you from harm you cannot yet see. Every time you pause before making a decision, every moment you choose to breathe before answering a message, every situation where you hold back instead of rushing forward, you are wrapping yourself in divine safety. You are allowing heaven to step in and guide your steps where your eyes cannot yet see the full path. The universe will speak to you in ways you may overlook if you're not paying attention. You might feel a sudden hesitation when someone offers you something. You may have a dream that feels so real it lingers when you wake. A planned meeting may get canceled unexpectedly, or a door you were about to walk through may close for reasons that make no sense in the moment. Libra, do not fight these moments. Do not see delays as rejection or disappointment. They are shields. They are invisible walls, keeping you from what is not meant for you, from what would harm you if you forced it to stay open. Many times, divine protection feels like confusion or loss in the moment, but later you will look back and say, I was saved from something I never saw coming. This week is not about moving in fear, it is about moving in faith. Trust that every pause is purposeful, every blocked path is a blessing, every no or not now is the universe keeping you safe while preparing you for what is truly right for you. Walk slowly, Libra. Walk carefully. But most of all, walk under the covering of divine wisdom. The path may twist and turn this week, but no darkness can touch you when you allow the light to lead your every step. Libra, as this first week of August unfolds, you may notice a strange stillness settling around you. The usual flow of life may feel interrupted, as though time itself has slowed down. People who normally reach out may seem distant. Plans that once felt certain may suddenly pause. Conversations you expected may never happen, and you may sit there wondering, why does everything feel frozen? Why does it feel like the world is holding its breath around me? This silence is not abandonment. It is not punishment. It is not life turning against you. It is divine protection in its quietest form. The universe often shields you not with loud warnings or flashing signs, but with stillness. A gentle hand stopping you from walking into unseen danger. Sometimes protection doesn't arrive as light breaking through the clouds or thunder announcing change. Sometimes it comes as doors quietly closing before you can walk through them. It comes as a message you expected never arriving. It comes as a sudden feeling that you need to stay home instead of stepping out. To you it may feel like delays. To the divine, it is a rescue mission you will only understand later. Imagine a shepherd guiding their sheep. From the sheep's eyes, it feels unfair when the shepherd pulls them back, blocking a path that seems safe and open. But from above, the shepherd sees the cliff just beyond the grass, the danger the sheep would never have spotted on its own. This is what the silence of this week means for you, Libra. It is love pulling you away from harm, even if you don't yet know why. You might question it, you might feel lonely, confused, even a little frustrated that things aren't moving forward. But trust this stillness. Embrace it as a sign that unseen forces are working tirelessly to keep you out of harm's reach. Every unanswered message, every canceled plan, every unexpected pause is heaven's way of saying, not there, not now, wait for what is truly safe. This strange quiet may feel uncomfortable, but it is better to sit in silence under divine protection than to run toward noise that hides danger. Libra, let this stillness be your shield. It is not the storm, it is the hand of grace holding you back until the storm passes by. Libra, as this first week of August reaches its final days, you will find yourself standing in a moment that feels simple on the surface, but carries weight far beyond what you can see. It may not look like a life-changing choice at first glance. It could be a conversation where you must decide whether to speak or stay silent. It could be an offer placed before you that seems harmless, yet stirs confusion inside. It could be the decision to trust someone or to walk away. This moment will not announce itself with a loud voice. It will not come with flashing lights or obvious signs telling you what to do. It will whisper. It will rise inside you quietly, leaving your mind arguing one thing while your heart whispers another. Logic may try to convince you to take the easy route, the quick answer, the choice that looks good in the eyes of others, but your spirit will feel uneasy. Something deep inside will hesitate, warning you that not all that is convenient is right. Libra, this is the kind of moment that defines the days ahead. A single yes or no, a single choice to move or to pause, can set you on a path that either aligns with your true destiny or pulls you away from it. The universe will test whether you can trust your inner guidance more than the voices around you, more than the appearance of opportunity, more than the pressure to make fast decisions. Picture yourself standing at a crossroads. One path is wide, paved, glowing brightly under the sun, promising ease and quick answers. Yet, as you look closer, the air feels heavy there. Your chest feels tight, and something about it doesn't feel free. The other path is narrow, uncertain, maybe even a little uncomfortable. But in your soul, it feels lighter, as if unseen hands are guiding you forward with peace. This week, your test will not be about choosing between good and evil. It will be about choosing between truth and illusion, alignment and compromise, faith and fear. Trust the unease inside you. That feeling is not weakness, it is divine wisdom whispering that something is not right. Libra, if you must pause, pause. If you must walk away, walk away. If you must choose the path that feels unclear to everyone else but sits peacefully in your heart, choose it. This decision will ripple beyond this week. It will shape what doors open next and which storms you avoid. Your future will thank you for listening to the quiet voice of truth over the loud noise of temporary gain. Libra. As you reach the end of this message, remember this: the first week of August 2025 is not just another week on the calendar. It is a threshold, a moment that carries weight for your heart, your choices, and your future. The steps you take, the people you trust, the doors you choose to walk through or leave closed, they all matter more than you can imagine. But here is what you must hold on to with every breath. You are not walking through this week alone. The same force that whispers warnings in your spirit, the same energy that makes your heart hesitate, the same unseen hand that delays what is not meant for you, that is the same force covering you in light, guiding you away from what could harm you. Yes, be cautious. Yes, stay alert. But do not let fear take your peace. You are protected by something greater than the shadows that try to reach you. Even in moments of silence, even when plans fall through or paths seem unclear, you are being led to safer ground. You are being kept from battles you never needed to fight, from storms you were never meant to walk into. Libra, speak this truth over your life right now. Type these words in the comments and let them rise like a shield around you. I am safe. I am divinely guided. Declare it with faith, because every word you speak in trust builds a wall that no darkness can cross. And if what you've heard today has touched something deep inside you, if it felt like these words were meant for your soul, then stay close to this space. Subscribe and walk with me on this journey of guidance and light. There are more whispers waiting for you, more truths the universe wants you to hear, and I promise, I'll be here, carrying these messages straight to your spirit. Walk carefully this week, Libra, but walk knowing this: you are held, you are guided, and you are never walking without light beside you.